What is going on, everyone? I am your girl V Coop, Dime Piece in the V Coop to be exact, and I'm here to vent a little bit. Why was it so hard to vote for the 2024 presidential election? It was the most indecisive, unsupported election that I've ever seen in my entire life. And it could be because I'm learning more and more on my own what politics really are. I'm still not 100% enlightened. Maybe no one is, but I would say I'm about 15% enlightened. So I still have a lot to learn. Um, Currently in the industry of some sorts, learning more and more about local governments and how important it is to vote for the people in your city, just based on your needs, your kids' needs, your transportation needs. So it's a lot that I'm learning, uh, that I've been learning for about a year. And, to come up on this presidential election, it brought a lot of light to my eyes. Mainly because, being in a circle, you have a circle of people who say, hey, we voting for this, and most of the time that's what we go with. As an African American, most of the time that's Democrat, you know. But now it's like as we get older, and maybe it's just the election itself, and understanding that with either side you have to pick some type of poison, and then as I got closer to the date, I'm like, you know, how long? I think it was hearing Obama say that when Trump got into office, Trump was really using Obama's plan that Obama put in place. Just him talking about how it took years for him to fix certain things. Now, this is me just speaking off of things that I've heard, and it made me think, does it matter? Like within this 4 years, right? What can be fixed? I need y'all to comment below. Will we be still using the plan that Biden put in place this entire 4 years, right? Because this is Trump's second election. That's another question I have. Will Trump be able to serve 8 again? Because he skipped a term? That's another question I have, right? So I think that's kind of where I am with that. Um, you know, they didn't want to vote for him because of the abortion laws and all of that. But you get to Kamala, some people didn't want to vote for her because she was black. Some people didn't want to vote for her because she wasn't black. Some people didn't want to vote for her because, what was the other reason? Because she a woman. People don't feel like, it's time for a woman to run the world right now. In my level up of life, people don't feel like women can be in charge. Um, so dealing with those and just like feeling like I'm in a tug of war, and I'm holding in the middle, and Trump supporters are pulling on the left and Kamala supporters are pulling on the right, and the majority of the people are in the middle. That's how this election felt, you know? Um, it just boiled down to me having to do my own research. Um, Understanding that Trump has a decent policy in place, you know, whether you like what he says or not. Um, I think Kamala means well, but her history is not the best. Um, so that's what people struggle with. Um, and I think that they had a very great race. Um, I do think I think that there were other people who could have been, or let me just say, there were people of um, higher influence that could have been supporting all this time. Now, a lot of people chose to support at the end. So, was their influence paid for? But that's politics within itself. That's politics within itself. Is understanding that, um, or dissecting that, and you know, so that's what I was dealing with this presidential election. It was just really an election of being unsure. Now did I vote? Yes, absolutely. Um, when I first was able to vote, I didn't because I didn't understand it. I didn't care for it. I didn't feel like it was important. Um, but as like I say, got older and matured, just understanding that voting was fought for, you know, for African Americans, for women. And that's literally a reason that I chose to start voting. Um, and I think it's extremely important. I think it's extremely important for people to understand, even though Democratic and Republican are the largest parties, there are other people on that ballot. Not only are there other people on the ballot, there is a space where you can type in who you want to be president if no one is on there that you want to be president. So I just think that as the majority, which we are as citizens, that we have to start saying who we want to be president. That's kind of how I feel. Like, I think that it's time for people to come together and be firm about what they want. Being that it's millions, billions, trillions, gazillion amount of people in the world, I believe we do have that ability. I believe that there are millions of people who think the same. I think that they just have to find each other, come together, and just make that joint decision on who's best to run the country. I think that's the best way to go about it. I truly do. But just summing this up, um, I truly was not um, persuaded in any way by the people. No one, no one persuaded me. Though I did vote, no one persuaded me. Um, in fact, most people were scared. Most people were scared no matter who won. Um, and it's weird that it seems like, and it might just be because of the circle that I'm in, it seems like a lot of people are scared Trump won. And, in doing my research, I don't see why. So if you are one of those people, comment below, you know? And when you comment below, make sure you comment with some resources. Because I want to research, I want to learn, I want to be enlightened. Um, the same vice versa with Kamala. How did y'all feel about that rally in Atlanta? Let me know. Me personally, I was shocked. It's like being in a church. It was to me like being in a church and inviting Megan Thee Stallion to church. That's how I felt. It was just jaw dropping. Never seen nothing like that in my millions of, not millions, in my decades of living. I never thought that would ever happen. That is a first, you know. When, Aretha Franklin got to sing, that was an honor, you know. For Megan Thee Stallion to perform, it just felt like an embarrassment. Truly did. Um, nonetheless, I am excited for Megan Thee Stallion's platform, and I hope it helped her get um, diverse fans. I think that's the best way to go about it. I mean, the best way to say it. As for Kamala, I'm almost positive it hurt her campaign. I truly am. I haven't heard not one person. Again, it's not like I have millions of friends, but I haven't heard not one person who was excited about that. I was shocked. Do I wish I was there? Yes, of course I do. But still shocked, still appalled, still can't believe it. But yeah, that's my take on it, on this year's 2024 presidential election. I wasn't persuaded. Um, either party, I had to pick my poison. Because I did vote, but I think we've came a long way for us to be afraid of anything. I think it's very important for us as the people to know that we are the majority. But I'm open to being enlightened. I'm open to more information. I'm open to being awareness. I'm open to awareness. Like that's for real, for real. So hit me up, like, comment, share, subscribe below in the comments. Let's chat. It's been a while. I'm glad to be back. Let's get it.